Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, you guys, I was super excited for this next fragrance we're going to talk about today. From that new Luxe line, the Beveled collection, whatever the hell you want to call it, that Bath & Body Works put out. And it's the only one that I would consider a fresh aquatic. And it is on the horizon. Yes, I am digging this blue. I'm telling you, if you've been watching me at all this year thus far, aquatics have just been like screaming my name this spring, and I've been really into it. I cannot wait to deep dive into some aquatics this coming summer. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. But on the horizon, I'm digging her, baby. I'm digging her. Scent notes are watery bergamot, blue lotus, and driftwood moss. I freaking love this. It definitely could be considered unisex, 100%. The bergamot is heavy in here, but this driftwood moss is kind of like almost in my opinion, another name for like a earthen musk type of a note, but there's also marine notes in here. I quite clearly pick up marine notes. This definitely is a unisex scent. She is gorgeous. She, he, whatever the hell you want to call it, because baby, a man or a woman could wear this. I'm telling you right now. It's got a freshness about it. They say there's lotus in here, but if there is, it's so far in the background, I'm not really picking it up. It's primarily bergamot, aquatic, and an earth and moss type of a vibe. I almost want to be like, is it seaweed? Earth and moss, but it's in the water. Is it seaweed? Yes, this is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. One thing I will say, my only complaint about this scent, it doesn't tend to last more than maybe an hour and a half. Unfortunately, that's kind of like the status quo when it comes to aquatic scents. I don't know why, but it seems like, especially a body spray aquatic scent, they don't tend to last a lot of times. Not all the times, but quite a lot. It ain't, sometimes the longevity just leaves something to be desired there, honey. That is my only complaint, though. I definitely think this would layer beautifully with a lot of other aquatic scents. But let's talk about what everybody's hollering about when it comes to comparisons, okay? They are saying this is supposed to be like Aqua di Gio for women. I personally don't think it is. I think Aqua di Gio has a lighter, fresher feel to it, almost like an airy aquatic. This isn't airy. It doesn't give me airy vibes. It's definitely not airy in my opinion. It has more of a grounded take on aquatics. The airiness that I'm talking about is kind of like a breezy note to it. And there's no breezy note in here, like at all, honey, at all. Now, I did see a few other comparisons that I definitely want to holla about. One of them was one of my favorites, and it was Sailing Day by Replica. I adore this scent. I need to get the big bottle of this because I love it that much. I wore it the entire time I was in Cabo with my daughter in, when did we go? It was December of 22 we went. And it has scent notes of sea notes, aldehydes, coriander, red pepper. Don't freak, there is no red pepper in here. Juniper, iris, rose, seaweed, ambergris, cedarwood, and amberwood. I adore this scent. Like, I'm talking adore it. There is something so freaking gorgeous about this scent. And I really do believe it's the juniper with the aldehydes note combined with a little bit of rose in the background and cedar. It is a gorgeous aquatic. Like, you really get the vibe of being like on a boat on the ocean. Like out deep sea fishing almost, and lounging up on the, the stern of the boat or the bow of the boat and feeling the sun and the wind on you. And this is what I can see myself smelling like. It's just like fresh and well, not, it's fresh and aquatic, but it still has a teeny bit of spice to it, which I think is the juniper and the cedarwood. It's not that red pepper, honey. It ain't that. Oh my God, but it's so freaking good. This definitely leans feminine in my opinion. In comparison to On the Horizon though, this is deeper with more darker water notes. Like almost like how Midnight Swim from Bath and Body Works had that real dark aquatic note. This kind of has that, but not as deep and pungent as Midnight Swim. In comparison to Sailing Day though, oh no. Sailing Day is much brighter. It just has something about it that really makes you feel like you're on the water. This makes me feel like more like I'm by the water, not on the water. I know that sounds weird, but this is what I envision a lot of times when I'm smelling certain scents. And this one is definitely by the water. Yeah, this definitely, I think, leans a slight tad bit more masculine. This, definitely more feminine. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Next one I want to compare it to is one of my tried and true favorites, y'all. I can't help myself, is Turquatic by MAC. I'm almost out, y'all. Like, damn. I did see a comparison to this. It was on Instagram. And let's look up the scent notes, shall we? Okay, scent notes for Turquatic are water notes, lotus, Amalfi lemon, Virginia cedar, anemone, and orris root. I freaking love this scent. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, baby, yes. Oh my gosh. I wear this every time we go to Put-in-Bay up here in Cleveland on Lake Erie. There's a chain of islands, and one of them is called Put-in-Bay. And every time we go, which is every summer, I wear this every time. Oh my God, it's so good. You definitely get the Amalfi lemon in Turquatic. It's like right up front. The water notes are there. The beautiful light floral of lotus is there, and it's gorgeous. I do get a little bit of Virginia cedar and orris root, but it's got a really strong lemon note that lasts. In comparison to this, as much as I love Turquatic, honey, it ain't this. This is not Turquatic. This is darker than Turquatic is. Yes, there's no lemon in here. It's bergamot. Bergamot is a muted citrus. It is not bright like lemon is. I know, again, I say this all the time, but just because they're both citruses don't mean they smell the same, baby. Yeah, this is definitely darker. Oh my God, I love Turquatic. It's so good, it's so good. But it ain't this. This ain't it. I think these would layer beautifully. I think Sailing Day would layer beautifully. But they're not the same. Now, the last one I saw was right here on YouTube. They were comparing it to Dolce's Light Blue. I don't have the OG. In the OG version, I have Light Blue Intense. This is actual Light Blue from Dossier. They call it Citrus Green Apple. Scent notes are green apple, lime, cedrat, bluebell, jasmine and rose, amber, cedarwood, and musk. I do love this scent. I'm going to say it. I do. It is a perfect summertime scent. I love me some aquatics. Like, I'm a gourmand girly and a vanilla hoe, but I love me some aquatics, especially in the summertime. And I will say, Dossier does a damn good job replicating scents from all over, all across the board in the perfume world. They do a damn good job, and they did not disappoint with this one either. It's so bright and citrusy. I know they say green apple is in the opening, but what I predominantly get is lime, and a good lime. I get a tiny bit of jasmine. I don't get rose. I don't get bluebell. I get predominantly lime, amber, and a little bit of musk. But the lime note is the heaviest note in here, and it's gorgeous. I absolutely love light blue. It is perfect for summertime. In comparison to this, no, this actually comes across much muskier. That oak moss note, which I'm convinced is like a sea musk. I'm going to start calling it seaweed, because that's what this is, honey. It's much darker. There's no citrus in this. There's no jasmine. I know they say lotus, but I don't pick up lotus in here, like at all. I wish I did. I wish I actually picked it up a little bit heavier, because lotus is a beautiful note when it's done right. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, there's lotus in here, and I love it, but I don't detect it on the horizon. It is beautiful, though. I will say I do like this scent. I think it's going to layer beautifully as a body spray for a lot of other perfumes that I have. And it is gorgeous. And I will say on the skin, it's not as, the musk note in there is not as deep and dark, but it's still there. It is still there. It does lighten up just a tiny bit on the skin. But yeah, I do really like this. I think it would layer beautifully with all of these scents I've talked about. Did you pick up On the Horizon? What did you think of her? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And as always, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.